back to my channel. I'm Liam. Looking ahead at round 9, I did my trade talk video earlier in the week to explain some trade options. Go back to that if you want some more in-depth analysis of possible trades you could do. But this preview will be looking at what I'm thinking of doing this week. Some possible captain options and some possible loophole options as well within your teams. So my trades at this very stage, I'm a bit worried at Mansell's job security. I know Murphy is not going to play this week, so I'm looking at going Mansell down to Poulter. It will give me a mid-forward swing, which I would prefer with flexibility of rookies, can move them around. So as I explained in my video on Tuesday, I prefer Poulter over the Collier Dawkins and Burns. If I was going to pick another one, so I would actually go Burns, because I feel like Richmond's job security is not overly the best for rookies. So those are my two possible trade-ins. I was thinking of also going early on Warner. Even though he does play Collingwood this week, it's such a favourable matchup, but I could go Warner down to Burns on the Friday night, but that's a little bit of a scary prospect bringing trades. I don't like doing it on the Friday night because I don't know what's going to happen when the other teams... Oh no, it doesn't matter. Let's just scrap that. There's no rookies really playing on the Sunday, so especially, but the Saturday games do sometimes affect you a little bit. I'm also, if Mansell does get a gig, because it's is a possibility, but he does play North this week, so I'm going to hold him for that. So that's one of my possible options. Go Warner down to Burns. Sorry, I'm probably blabbing on a bit there, but my also is I've got Shai Bolton, who's also out for 2 to 3 weeks, and with the cash I get from Mansell to Poulter, there's no real mid options which I can get by moving Scott into the forward line. There's no real forwards that I overly am looking at this very stage, but there is Callum Mills in defence, which will shore up a little bit of a back line, is an option that I'm looking at for Bolton. I do like he's got a very good role, mid-role at Sydney, and he's a little bit volatile, up and downish, but I do see him averaging that 110, which will give him a top 6 defender spot pretty comfortably, and he's only gone up about 20k from his starting price, so he's done it before, so trustworthy, and he does play Collingwood this week, so it's a very handy matchup. So those are my options. It's either going Warner to Burns or going Bolton up to Mills at this very stage. I'm leaning towards the Mills trade at this very moment. Captain options this week. At the moment I've got Zeeble as VC, but I'm still pondering a possible Duncan against St Kilda on the Friday night. Is an option. Grundy against Sydney is an option, but Sydney seems to be hard to score against with rucks for some reason. Gawn only got 112 last week, so Grundy, I wrote him off last week and he went 128, so he could still back it up. Merritt and Oliver probably captain options on the Sunday, but I would go Gawn captain Sunday, and any of Duncan, Zeeble against Hawthorn, any Lloyd against Collingwood is certainly an option. Collingwood have been giving up points, truckloads to defenders. Steele against Geelong is an option. And any of the Jared Lyons, Took Miller, if you've got any of them pods, because you most likely want a game before for me personally, I need a game before Brisbane plays on the Saturday at 4 o'clock. So therefore, I'm going to probably go either a Zeeble or a Duncan, and then captain Gawn. McRae against Port. I feel like it's going to be such a good game. I feel like scoring potential might not be the greatest for a captain option. He still might score 115, 120, which would be fine, but a big captain score is probably not in him against a very strong Port side. So they're my thoughts with those captain options. I blabbered on a little bit. Loopholes, Highmore's no use this week, but if you've got a Sharp, as I said, Sharp is an option. If you've got a Poulter, a Burns in the first couple of games, you can loop them. You can also loop it possibly Kazitsky if you've got a strong defensive line. You can afford to loophole. Kazitsky is certainly a good loophole. He could go 100 this week, or he could go 35 against North. Brockman will be used as a loop if you're got a Burns, but he becomes pretty useless this week. Or I could use Shea Bolton on a Saturday. But if you've got any of them, that's going to be my big talking point this week, whether I go Bolton or keep Bolton or not. I kept Dangerfield the other week back in round 2, and that didn't pay off, so I don't know. I probably will go risky and get rid of him and bank the points. Try not to lose. I don't have the best cover in row, especially him playing West Coast this week. He might not get to 50, so that's my thinking of that. So that's all to be it for round 9. As I said, check out my trade talk video if there's any trades you are pondering. You can leave some comments below. I'm happy to answer any questions. And thanks everyone that has subscribed to my channel. Very much appreciated. I can see there's 90% of people that watch these videos aren't subscribed. So if you aren't, it would be nice if you could. I'll give you these trade talks previews and my reviews each week, both in fantasy and SuperCoach. So if you're struggling in one, or just prefer, or doing both, this is a channel for you. So thank you for listening. Hopefully you have a good weekend, and I'll catch you on Sunday for hopefully a positive review.